how can God know everything and we can have free will and do what we want? That don't even make any sense. Well, I want to tell you about that. I'm going to use a simple example I share with my kids. It makes sense. It works. Okay, check this out. So this is one of their kids' books. They like this little game. It's kind of cute and funny. We watch it, Robots and Craziness. Okay, so check this out. They're not playing video games, they're reading books. So in this book, the author wrote the whole book. And he wrote all the choices and all the stuff down. So sometimes you get a choice and you're like, hey, if you want to go here, do this. If you want to run away, do this and turn to this page. You're like, okay, I'll turn to the next page. And then said, oh, guess what? You made another choice. Turn to this page. And you keep turning and then, uh-oh, you made a bad choice. Game over. You gotta start over. Oh man. The author of this book knows every single page and every single choice and what's gonna happen to it. So as you read this book, you think you have the free will and all the choices to do whatever you want and turn to each page and go there. But the author already knows where you're gonna go. He knows when the game is over. He already knows because the guy wrote the book. That's what happens in the Bible. So check this out. God said, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. I was there before there was time. Like I've been here since way back, okay? He is omnipresent, omniscient, he's omni everything. Like he already knows. So how can he say, I have free will, but God already knows what I'm doing? How can he forgive me of my sin when he didn't even know what I'm gonna do right now or what I'm gonna do tomorrow or who I'm gonna see or how I'm gonna act? Like you have the free will to do whatever you want, but God is the author of our life, of our faith, of the Bible, so that way anything that we do or say, he already knows. He already knew we were going to do that. That's why he can also say, when Jesus died on the cross, he says, I already knew all the sins I was going to be forgiven you for. I already knew what the total bill was, the total amount of debt I had to cover for your sin. I already knew all of it. That's why when Jesus died on the cross, he said his blood paid it all. The sacrifice covered everything because God already knew everything you were going to do. Even if you don't know what you were going to do, because it was like free will. You had the free will to choose, and it's all written in the book. And this may be like one day's worth of choices, and you're like, God's got the volumes on you stacked up for every single day of your whole life. You have the choices, but God already knows yes or no which way you're going to go. So you do have free will. God knows what you're going to choose. He loves you anyway when you make the bad choices, and he loves you when you make good choices. So the choices you choose do not determine his love or his forgiveness. He said, I already know, and I love you anyway. So you are forgiven. You do have free will, and he wants you to make the correct choices that lead you closer to him, not to where you end up game over and you don't get to know him. So think about that. That's how you can remember God loves you. He does know what you need, and he will be there for you.